I like most about chess is deep thinking.
That is Tani Adewumi. He is 8 years old and he's really good at chess.
Tani Adewumi beat out 73 other children to win the New York State Championship for kindergarten through 3rd grade.
So Tani did not take a single L, going undefeated at the state tournament, outwitting children from elite private schools with private chess tutors. Honestly, I had no idea that kids had chess tutors, but I suppose it totally makes sense if they want to compete at the highest level. Chess is a sport, all right, don't debate it. Tani, as he is known, learned chess only a bit more than a year ago. Tani could be seen, like right here via the New York Times, walking the streets of New York City because that is essentially where he lives. Tani, along with his family, is homeless.
Where do you live?
We live in shelter.
You live in a
Yes, the Adewumis are homeless.
The 3rd grader, his older brother, and parents have been living in a New York City homeless shelter since fleeing Nigeria 2 years ago, fearing attacks by the terror group Boko Haram.
So you may be asking yourself, what exactly is Boko Haram?
Boko Haram literally means Western education is forbidden.
The group dates back to 2001, but became much more violent starting in 2009. The attacks have grown increasingly frequent and brutal.
The insurgency dates back to 2009 and has left more than 3,600 people dead in scores of attacks and bombings.
As Vox would state in their piece, Boko Haram wants to replace Nigeria's democratic government with an extremist theocracy. They've victimized the poor in these areas, the innocent are dying, and Tani's family fled the West African nation in 2017, attaining asylum in New York City, New York, becoming residents of a local homeless shelter. The family, as one might think even the least bit of abstractness needed, struggled. Tani's dad has 2 jobs. He rents a car that he uses to drive for Uber, and he has also become a licensed real estate salesman. Tani's mom has passed a course to become a home health aide. His parents say that he once came home from the school crying after classmates teased him for being homeless. And at an immigration hearing last fall, he burst into tears when he misunderstood the judge to say that the family would be deported. There was a fee to enroll in the chess program where one of his coaches, Russell Makovsky, waived the fee, understanding that his family could not put any funds that they may or may not have had into the chess program. Makovsky, along with one other coach, helped them greatly.
Every kid deserves the opportunity to learn chess, and Tani was no different. He wanted to play, and we wanted to have him.
They started a GoFundMe.
Within 3 days, thousands of strangers had donated over $100,000. They head into an apartment today.
The goal was about $50,000, and it reached over $250,000. After seeing this story go around on social media, Bill Clinton even put out a tweet. Refugees enrich our nation and talent is universal, even if opportunity is not. This story made me smile. Tani Adewumi, you exemplify a winning spirit in chess and in life, and kudos to your hardworking parents. You should all stop by my office in Harlem. I'd love to meet you. As for the money, Tani and his family are giving back, where they decided to give a portion of what they received through the GoFundMe to a local church. Look, our president may not think it, but I will say it. Refugees are the people who were dealt a bad hand that are trying to simply get out of a rut. He wants to ban Muslims. He wants to put kids in cages. He wants to separate families. But think about how many Tanis there are out there. Think about how many Freddie Mercurys there are out there. How many Bob Marleys there are out there, how many Wyclef Jeans there are, how many Tanis there are out there. Asylum is a right in the United States, whether our president likes it or not, and his corrupt, white supremacist-led administration thinks so. This is what we need to start doing, whether it is someone like Tani or someone who is just simply trying to get out of a bad situation and live. The United States is a tremendous land of opportunity. We should continue to give those opportunities out to those in need because it is simply a rite of passage in the United States.